Primo. My Spurs, man. Just when we start to get some over, we finally over 500. We've been getting scraped the last season or two, man. We can't get it going. And we get over 500, and I guess, you know, Joshua Primo, man, he been leaving that
he's hanging out with his wang out.
Yeah, but the team psychiatrist said that she has brought this up before, and they said they was going to do an investigation, and she was like, I was waiting for some kind of results from the investigation. Nothing happened, and during the time that you all said that this was under investigation, he done showed me the thing 9 times. 9 times. And he was like, nah. From his attorney said he was wearing loose shorts. You know, these young men nowadays, as you stated, you know, they be keeping them them high thighs, them fives. Yeah. They be having them fives on.
Welcome back to Game Point Sports. Hey, man, we back in the house. It's been like a minute, man.
Yeah, man, you damn malls and shit, man. Malls and monsoon rain.
Hey, it's going down here in the city, man. It's flooding, man. Stay dry if you can. It's getting litty up in the city, man. Here at the AHRR Network, we'd like you to like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and do it all again. And we here back for another session of Game Point Sports. What's cracking?
Hey, man, this is your boy Sebo, man, keeping the rub on the wheels warm. You know, here at Game Point, we always keep the game on point. Checking for those other podcasts. It's about as useful as an ashtray on a motorcycle, Jack.
Straight up useless. Hey, let's keep it going, man. It's cracking. Get about that action.
There's a lot of stuff that happened. You know, obviously in the town, we were getting flooded out.
Yeah.
You know, that was a problem. The malls has been... How you been with them? You got
they all over the place, man.
They opened up a couple doors and jumped out at
doors, man, towels, like, man, the malls come out.
Hey, the worst place to have moths is like when you driving and then one of them pop out while you in traffic. That moth got to die.
Hey,
you pull over and you gotta take them off the set.
They give you the business.
Yeah, but you know, it was some heavy rain, man. If y'all some gardeners out there, please, this is that time.
Should have put your grass seeds down. If you needed grass seeds down,
and I did that.
Got them plants started. Hey, see,
I did that.
Hey, that's the way to go. You getting that free water. They get them roots growing, man. Right now, ain't nobody gonna be walking on it. It's gonna be all
real square. Like that's that dad shit right there, man.
Hey, man.
You come on worried about grass.
Yeah, you like, oh man, you trying to figure out the best time to get it. You watching the weather. Oh man, it's gonna be raining in there.
As a matter of fact, any of y'all tuning in right now, get in here, fellas, fathers, get in here. Tell me, man, what y'all, any of you all who are managing your yards right now, tell me what's your secret on how you get your grass green, man? Let's jump in here. I know here at Game Point, we're trying to keep the game on point, but it ain't just the game that we're trying to keep on point, man. It could be your garden. So here at Game Point, keep your garden on point, man.
Keep it all on.
What you got? I got a couple secrets. My man got some craziness. He be using like certain amounts of bleach, certain amount of dish detergent, some water, you know, some
real life science.
Yeah, some real, yeah. He's on to something, man. But I mean, his grass looks great. It always does. He has it green early in the season.
Looking like that. Hey, this year you got an early start on the green grass. But hey, let's keep it on moving, man.
It's late, man. Come on, y'all, get in here.
Oh man, so we're gonna give a rest in peace to Tina Turner, the great Tina Turner. You know,
the great Tina Turner.
83 years old, man. Lived a great life, a great performing artist, rapper.
Yeah, she was a lot of things, man. You know, she was a dance. She would dance, sing.
Yeah.
She was an actress.
She was everything.
Now, how she ends up in sports, you say why? Because, and I'll let you explain.
We didn't even go. I wouldn't even put that out there like that. You know, I'm not even gonna go that route. You know, so it's not cool.
Okay, that's.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we'll say though that she could have competed for a belt. You know,
she could have been
she could have been a contender,
a WBA female champion.
Yeah,
if she chose to be.
Yeah, you know, I don't need no burner. I learned from Ike Turner.
You know what I'm saying?
But rest in peace, Tina Turner. Hey, can you be sad? Can you cry if somebody passed, plus 83 to 90? Is it sad?
I mean, it's sad. But like I said, if you grew up in that era, whatever, it's definitely sad. I mean, to me, it is sad. It's always sad. But, I mean, she lived her life, though. She lived her life.
Yeah, when I was younger, some people would pass, and I just would be like, man, nah, I would, wish... healing energy and all that fun. Yeah. Nowadays, somebody passed around my age, I gotta know why. Like, what happened?
Yeah. Oh man,
what they on?
All kind of ailments.
But
right?
What they did though.
That's so much.
I be trying to see if I'm doing the same thing. Like, are we doing the same thing?
Yeah.
And yours just kicked in before mine.
Hey, that shit happened like that. Once again. Hey, rest in peace to Tina Turner. We got another person, Jim Brown, the great Jim Brown. Well, we know he's definitely involved with sports. Man, one of the best running backs to play the game.
Legendary.
Two-time All-American in lacrosse back in high school. Believe he went to Syracuse.
Yeah, I didn't know he was in lacrosse, though.
Yeah, two-time All-American.
Two-time All-American.
Yeah. So,
I know
shout out to the great Jim Brown.
I know he was in I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, and he did a hell of a job.
He did his thing?
Yeah.
Hey, that was one big dude.
Yeah, I was solid kid. He's the guy, I think he's the one that had to come in there when LL Cool J and Jamie Foxx ended up getting into some little skirmish on the set. He had to come in there and piece that up, man.
He had to do a little regulating?
Yeah. Because I think LL was and wishing speedy recovery for Jamie Foxx too. Like what officially is going on with Jamie Foxx? I want to wish him a speedy recovery, but it is all but from what I want to know. No, they say that we're not supposed to know. We're just supposed to wish for a speedy recovery. But it'd be hard not to as a fan. If you didn't appreciate him as a person, you wouldn't care about what's going on with him and how he's recovering as a person too.
Yeah.
I don't just look at Jamie Foxx as an actor or a comedian or a musician. Jamie Foxx seems like somebody in your family. He can always come over and you would have a good time.
Oh, Jamie Foxx
pull up.
Hey, Jamie Foxx he gonna keep it. He gonna keep it.
He got all the tools. He's probably one of the most talented people in Hollywood, man, for the last 20 years. I don't think there's somebody who's done it. Like back in the day, you used to have multi-different talents and stuff. Yeah. Back when it was still in black and white, you had to tap dance, sing.
He could do his own variety show.
His own variety show in Vegas. He would have all the tools. So you don't really have a lot of them like that nowadays. So he's a renaissance man in that aspect. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Shout out to Jim Brown. Shout out Tina Turner. Speedy, man.
Speedy recovery to all them people.
There's no recovery on that, but we are wishing healing energy.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's keep it moving, man. We're going to talk about your Spurs right now.
Yeah, why not? And we're not going to do that for a while.
Let's not even go to the Spurs right now. Okay. Let's talk about your boy.
It's not going to change what happened.
I mean, let's talk about your boy. Let's talk about Max Kellerman.
Max.
Let's talk about Mad Max.
Max. They keep booting him. He can't get comfortable nowhere.
He's not really that good.
Why? What is it? I feel like he has poignant points. I feel like I think maybe he's too passionate about his points.
I think it's his voice.
He's like the villain. He always does take whatever you think he's gonna take the opposite of it and be all annoying with it. I get you, but you kind of need that.
You definitely need it, but obviously ESPN didn't need it on their daytime.
He can't keep a show, man, and he be on with some heavy hitters.
Yeah.
He gets moved from some heavy hitters. Max Kellerman's not in there as no plaything. He ain't coming on fucking Tuesday night. Like he's a heavy hitter.
He's there on a daily.
Yeah, he's a heavy hitter.
But he's there. Yeah.
But they moved him out the way for Pat McAfee.
Pat McAfee, right?
That internet. This is podcast. This is the crossover. This is the first official crossover. This is where you have the podcasters who get prime time because of a check.
Yeah.
And that's been a big deal for a long time. Like they always kept busting with the boys and Barstool and all those that keep podcasts and they make their money and they leave the big wigs or the more commercially successful people to go to primetime television. And in this case, this is that first one. Pat McAfee been getting that money, Jack.
Oh, he getting that money 4 years.
Barstool is paying it. He be getting that money.
He's leaving a 4-year, $120 million contract with FanDuel.
Getting that money.
So what is ESPN paying this dude?
So you got to think Pat McAfee had Barstool, then he had FanDuel, now he got ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
Can I chime in?
Let's do it.
May I? Hello, world.
Prior to this, obviously, we got the uncle in the building. Tuxx, how you feel about that, man? Talk to us about this.
I want to go back. I'm surprised that Max Kellerman. I didn't know that. You guys kind of broke that news to me. Now, is that Max Kellerman completely? Is that off of ESPN or is he?
I think he still has the radio show, but his show called This Just In.
This Just In was that reoccurring. I want to call it the pilot, but it did lead that time zone for them, consistently. And I mean, to throw Pat McAfee in there, that definitely says something. First and foremost, can we take a little snippet real quick? Because, we're talking a lot of this Max Kellerman talk.
Talk, Max.
Max Kellerman is, unofficially one of them first guys, that DOS effects kind of guy. And I don't know if you guys have a second. I wouldn't mind going digging in the crates.
Let's go.
No pun intended, but if we could dig into the crates, who really is Max Kellerman, and how did we get to see the man that he is today? Do you have something that can help us with that?
Let it go.
Let it rain.
I pity him like a branch Davidian. Got skills, got stamina, got hands of stone like the champ from Panama. Bodies drop for body shots, cause I could box. No need for clocks or karate chops. And if you wanna see who the best be, come and test me, come and test me, come and test me. Got stardom, fuck, get stuck from the top to the big bull yard in the South Bronx. My flavor's good, my flavor's good. Yeah, city, you're nothing but my neighborhood. New York, so nice, got named twice, and I'm harassing punks like Mike Tyson. And I'll break a novice worse than Pernell with a good up Chavez. Display skills like a museum so you can see him, and rappers go playing. Though my skin is European, hit your man with a hook in the head, don't even jab it. And beat you with just my left hand like Jim Abbott. It gets scarier and scarier. Got props on every block of the Triborough area. King of my concrete jungle, rumble, young man, rumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. New York's a state, my city's in. I'm in.
Boom, shiggity, boom, shiggity, boom, huh? I'm hyper than Pinocchio's nose.
What you guys said though? Pat McAfee's success is only going to help Game Point success. Hey.
Yeah, that's
Talk to us about that. Why you think we getting that crossover?
I got a couple people, man. My man Troy Brewer, man, welcome to the show, man. He says, man, when he told us back early in football season the Nuggets was gonna win a title this year, I remember getting laughed at. Troy Brewer, you may be right. My man Jason McBride says Keller will end up on Fox. Kellerman,
That's
Kellerman,
isn't it?
huh?
That's a wasteland.
I mean, until football come on and that's back up. If Fox is up on football, you know that.
That's about it. He ain't got no space over there. They just got Brady.
He gonna go to Twitter. That's what they've been doing. You know that. He gonna get that little live spot on Twitter. Twitter's about to change the game, man.
My man Matt.
He got to go over there with my girl Jamel Hill and.
You think he gonna podcast? Can we have him going from
with them raps? You know what I'm saying? He might can go in there with Jamel.
Hey man, he had the beanie with the brim.
Old school.
If you ain't had a beanie with a brim, then nobody know about you. You weren't respected in the streets.
Hey man, he
lightweight looked like he could fight. He looked scrappy.
He grew up in the streets of Brooklyn.
He looked like he grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Like, he looked like he was a little scrappy. Shout out to him with the DOS Effects flow.
Hey, shout out to Max, man.
Yeah, but you know he'll land. Yo, he's gonna land.
He's gonna land. He should just stick to boxing now.
That's not enough.
He should just stick to boxing.
No, boxing is trash. He know what he's doing. You get this. Stephen A. Smith he proves that you can go into everything.
Is boxing trash based upon that last fight? Did you see it?
Hey, man, look, Devin Haney. Can the people hear me right now?
Yes.
Devin Haney lost. Lomachenko scraped that dude.
I would say Devin Haney won. To beat to win the title, you gotta knock the champ out.
He won like 1 through 5 to me, Devin Haney.
I gave that,
but Lomachenko won 5, like 6 through 11.
But they were so clear and decisive. The Lomachenko one.
I'm not going
like
there though.
Head bobbers and stuff like yeah. When did Devin Haney give him the head bobbers?
We was watching 2 different fights, man. He was killing them with them body shots.
Those shits was weak. Those shits was weak.
2 rounds.
That was the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, those shits was weak, homie. Clearly, if you lay in solid body blows, it's gonna drop a man. We've seen it historically. People who land effective body blows, you're gonna put a motherfucker on their knee. Lomachenko was not fazed by those shits.
Lomachenko just came back from fighting war in Ukraine, bro.
Shout out to Lomachenko.
Bitch ass little body shots was really gonna thump him.
That's not.
He was getting better round after round after round. He was killing him.
Yeah, it was not a good. It was not. I know he feel like that's tainted. He felt like Kevin who went over to the damn who went over to the Golden State and then over to Phoenix.
Kevin Durant.
God damn. Look, y'all catching me late.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm doing bad. Kevin Durant. This is you looking at the same situation where it's like, man, yeah, he got a ring, but do you feel like it's a little tainted? Does it feel clean?
Listen, man.
That wasn't clean.
You come from an era where they said, man, to beat the champ, you had to knock him out. He didn't knock him out, man.
Who is Devin Haney knocked out? He's probably one of the ones out of all the ones talked about between 135 and 145 pounds, who probably has the least amount of knockout power.
He sure didn't give me. I sure missed out on some bets with Devin Haney, so I'm not even gonna go.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed, but
I mean, let's talk about boxing. Let's keep it there. Let's talk about the big headliner. I believe July 29th. You got Errol Spence versus Crawford, man. Who you got real quick? Who you got real quick in the early betting stages?
Crawford.
You got Crawford, Bud, Nebraska guy.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. He's a tough guy to get through. But like I said, we talked about this 2 weeks ago, man. These are the fights that should have been happening. These should be going on for the rest of the year. I don't want to see another list about 6 boxers and who's the best if we don't at least see that they fought against each other at least once and for sure twice. This is the time, y'all. If y'all going to say y'all talking about something, fight.
That's what it is.
10 pounds, or get your weight up, and y'all figure out what weight class y'all gonna settle in, what kind of weight ounces on the gloves, and just bang it out. None of that whole shit though. You can't be doing that rehydration clause shit where you gotta rehydrate and then check again right before the fight. That was some whole shit. Now, I think even though you had to get those 2 together to be undefeated to fight, I don't think that was that's bogus. And that should have been the boxing commission should have addressed that.
Oh man, boxing is one of the most controversial sports.
And that's why I wouldn't. Max Kellerman, his brother was killed by a boxer
in the ring.
No, his brother was roommates to this guy that cheap shot at somebody in the ring.
When after the fight, dude went over there to kind of like shake his hand, and then dude knocked him out. Dude got suspended out of boxing. He was Kellerman's.
They got him to kill his brother. Max Kellerman's brother was killed by a boxer.
Oh man. Nigga, you kicking knowledge?
Man, I used to the young black youth. Come on, man.
Hey,
Somebody
man.
comment if y'all used to watch Teen Summit. Stop
Teen
playing, man. You know who
Summit.
was on there too. You know, remember that host? You know what she was doing?
Teen Summit.
Yeah, know what I mean?
I remember that one.
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving.
But I got Bud.
I'm gonna go with the man from Dallas, man.
What they chiming in? Who they saying?
I'm gonna go with Errol Spence, man. They ain't talking.
Yeah, man.
They ain't talking today. But anyway, I got Errol Spence. We can make a little wager. You know what I'm saying? We can make a little wager. Who you got back there, Tuxx?
Yeah, man. I really haven't even assessed, bro. I really don't know.
Okay.
I'm being honest with you.
Out of performance, who do you think, just performance-wise, because I think that's really what it comes down to, out of their previous and past performance, who you think is the cleaner boxer going into this one? And it's in July, so they're about to get down.
I think Crawford's the cleaner boxer. Seeing him, that's the reason. I've seen more fights from Crawford than I have from Spence. I just need to take a little bit more, a better look at Spence.
Yeah, shout out to Errol Spence, man. He ramped that car. I ain't never seen a car live on TV that, like, real life shit that got that high in the air.
Hey, Errol, hey.
You ain't supposed to be alive. That's some TikTok shit. Before
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be alive. That was a bad one.
Shout out
right
to
there,
him to even be
shout out to
competing
him.
on a world stage for belts, because that looked crazy.
Man, that could have been
That's
me
that
one,
CMOS.
Could have been me 1, 2, or 3 times. Man, hey, let's keep it moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? We talking about NBA. What? Let me look at the list. You know what I'm saying? What's the list? What we got going on? Let me see what we got going on. What we got going on next?
Well, I mean,
NBA playoffs, Nuggets Nation. Is that because I've been holding back?
I mean, we try to talk about, and shout out to them young man. That's a good look. But I mean, we try to bring up Victor Wembanyama and the
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, the Spurs. My guys. I've been talk about them for a while. They ain't been a lot to talk about. Our short-lived talent that we've had over the last 3 to 5 years, they leave.
Okay.
As soon as they get to any kind of stat, so we ain't really had a lot to talk about. But I think this is the question that everybody's been asking: is he worth the hype? Do you invest in unicorns?
Hey, we gonna see.
Who's the last successful unicorn?
LeBron.
Has there been anybody that's come
into the league after LeBron that they already hyped up before he got into the league and he's met that expectation?
Nope.
Because you gotta understand, like the Stephs of the world, Djokovic's of the world. There's a lot of them that have been very successful and very talented NBA players, but they weren't hyped at.
They weren't highly touted. They weren't that guy.
So
LeBron was that guy. He materialized that. That happened.
What about Zion?
Zion is not that guy.
He's not the guy.
Because he was
that guy.
He was touted as that guy.
Can we consider him being one of the last ones that was
He
touted?
was one of those guys, the last ones that was touted, but he's with a long list of touted guys who didn't do what people expected him to do.
What about that Banchero and Chet Holmgren?
Well, Chet, we have yet to see. Chet, yet to see.
He was trying to guard one of the last unicorns.
Yeah.
And blew that leg out.
Yeah, Chet. We're gonna see.
I mean, listen, it would have been interesting to see how he did this year, because I think he has a similar build as a Victor Wembanyama, and to see what he would look like in this league, like what that kind of frame looks like, would have been interesting. We wouldn't say he is that guy, but I mean, it's been rare that you've seen like a tall, a big man with point guard handles. Outside of
I got video
somebody doing it.
Him getting back down. People just going right by him.
I don't think he's gonna be under the rim a lot.
I mean, they was going right by him on the outside. He was just looked like he was stuck in mud. I don't think he's going to be that guy. If he is that guy, he's going to be that guy. He's going to be that guy because of Popovich. Popovich has a long history of making these foreign players greats, you know, and big man, you know, they're tanking. They've tanked.
Shout out Ginobili.
He's
Shout out Tony Parker.
original tanker.
Who's that?
The Spurs, the original tankers. They do it the best. They do it the best.
We have very specific and unique time management process.
Do it the best.
And I think that's
Important,
important.
and we've shown that historically how that played out in the playoffs. We stayed in the playoffs for almost 19 years.
Hey, do it tanking. Do it the best. Cheating for the Spurs, you know.
Load management.
How do you have the first four
Load
balls
management.
in the lottery come up as Spurs balls? This is unheard of.
I mean, see, look at that. We've already gone into the next topic. I think we worried about the wrong things, man. You know, and I think as a community and as a society, we have to start focusing on the right things.
What's
And
right?
What's right is excitement.
The cheating?
Joy. You know, you can never take away an opportunity to be able to be excited about something. You can never take away the opportunity to create and manifest an opportunity of joy, man. Those are just there's joy. There's dream killers out there. This happened. He manifested it. They got a shirt. They got a him in a jersey when he was like 10, 12 years old, and it was a Spurs jersey. He manifested
That
this.
could have been photoshopped.
Nah, this is him. It's legit.
Yeah,
I mean, even though now with this AI,
it could have been photoshopped.
that could have been Chat GPT.
I'm not even going. I don't believe anything.
Hey man, y'all better quit submitting that Chat GPT like y'all wrote that shit.
I don't believe anything. But hey, shouts out to the Spurs.
That's that John Moran shit.
Shouts out to the Spurs. Shouts out to Victor Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
You know, hey, shouts out to him. He's gonna be the first pick. Let's see if he can make it happen. But let's go to something more serious. Let's go something more serious with them Denver Nuggets.
That's serious.
Like I said, we gonna get litty in the city.
Oh yes,
It's gonna be like All-Star Weekend.
Congratulations! Can we take a second for that, man? Congratulations!
Let's clap it up for
man.
the fellas,
Yeah, man, that's what's up. And I appreciate that because I have been to some of them games where there was a lot of empty space. You could sit in your seat or the available ones around you. You can sit in your section, or you can go down a little bit.
You can go courtside.
You can get a little closer.
You can go courtside.
I was there when you can get a little closer.
Man, I went there when they was giving away Nuggets tickets and Cracker Jack boxes or cereal boxes, one of the two. And you look in there and you get a surprise.
Fun fact: I was at the game when they had right before they had actually got Carmelo, and they had just signed a highly touted quarterback from Arizona. He went by the name of Jake Plummer.
Oh yeah,
and he actually was in the stadium, signed the football, and threw it into the stadium.
You got it.
I, in fact, was that gentleman who caught that football, and Halle Berry was there too.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I still do have that. If y'all inbox me, let me know. I got that.
You putting it up for auction or something?
I can. You know what I'm saying? Anything that I can. If I'll put it up for auction, if y'all got something going for the kids, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Thundercats.
You don't have to go to Arizona with that though.
That's the only way of getting off.
Yeah, he's beloved in Arizona.
He ain't gonna get it. No, he got them shrooms now. Jake Plummer got that shroom farm.
The shroom guys are not.
Yeah, he's the shroom guy. He's still welcome here. He got the shroomies.
They're not donating. The shroom guys are not.
Hey man, some of y'all be on them boomers, man. Stop driving. It's different. Stop driving. Uber when you be off them boomies is different. The lights is brighter. Stuff from what I heard and what I've been able to ascertain.
Okay.
Stop driving.
I got you.
If you're gonna have a night on them boomies, go get a ride share and enjoy the night, but stop driving.
Man, we gonna get a look at this and take a quick break.
I mean, before we do go on break, I would mind taking a shot real quick at a look at this.
Then we're gonna come back and talk about these Nuggets and get in and up out of here.
Yeah.
So, we'll look at this, man. You gonna explain or you just gonna show?
I mean, I think on this one is it's something that we need to stop doing. Stop stealing people's joy. Stop stealing people's style. And, more importantly, stop stealing people's bikes, man. Come on, take a look at it. Man, look at this. Look at this.
Look at this.
Yo!
Bike, cuz? You trying to steal my bike, cuz?
Pull on,
Trying to
pull
steal my
on.
bike, cuz? My name is.
Yo!
Bike, cuz?
Yo! Get up there! Yo!
Bike, cuz? You trying to steal my bike, cuz?
Pull on,
Trying to
pull
steal my
on.
bike, cuz?
Let's screen that. Hey, man, you can't tell me you ain't never wanted to yoke somebody up like that at work.
Hey, shit, I
Somebody at work didn't think you had that in him.
I had it today. Today, man.
Yeah, that's how I be. And I mean, if he split screen that one real quick, the way he came up on him, you be seeing somebody at work that be seeming like they feel so safe.
Yeah.
They be sitting around so safe.
Yeah.
And you just want to get up under them and just really get like, yeah. Yeah, bitch. who was 2 minutes late coming back from break? Huh? Who was 2 minutes late coming back from break?
We got a 5-minute leeway.
Man, worry about my rap time.
Why is he so worried about? That ain't even his fucking bike, though.
Man, he stole his bike. If your credit card's attached to it, he stole his bike. Y'all know about the downtown bikes. If your credit card attached, that's my bike.
Facts on facts.
I'm being charged for this.
Man, I'm gonna be over there telling on you and shit, man. Like, you know, that motherfucker come in and smell like a little bit of weed or something. He be like, that motherfucker be dry snitching. Like, it smells like weed. Have you smelled that? It's like, they call it, is it marijuana?
They're following that person.
Like, what is that? It's so strong. Like, right here, my eyes are watering.
Hey.
You want to just come up behind him, man, just give him that yank there. What you smell? Like, nothing, Tyrone.
Hey, shut up, man. We gonna take a break.
Turn me loose.
We gonna take a break at work, man, because messing somebody up.
A little 17, 19-minute break, not that 15.
Nah, man, I gotta take a little extra.
A little extra. Take that extra lap.
Check it out, man. This game point, you coming right back at you.
Hey, but keep the game on point. You know what I mean?
All that extra money that you're blowing on weed and alcohol, tuck some away. Time is the best investment you will ever have. Tuck some of that money away now. Think about things like Facebook. Drop a little bit in there, and time is the best investment. Just start saving now. Just know that every day's a new day, and everything somehow works itself out. Just get up every day, go back out, get after it. It always works itself out. And a lot of things that seem bad now, you'll look back and say it was exactly what it was supposed to be, and it was really for your good. So just get up every day and go back after it.
This is the perfect opportunity for us to continue to grasp each other and educate each other and live for each other with peace on each other, especially on Black.
We got Marquita. Marquita, what health advice do you wish that you had at a younger age that you could still be following today?
I wish that I was introduced to being a vegan. Like, just the importance of just making sure that you eat the right vegetables, like that you don't eat meat, just because it's like it wasn't made for us to eat, right? So that would be my main thing. Mm-hmm.
There they go. There they go.
Welcome back to the second half, and that was brought to you by the power of
one.
Okay. But here at the AHRR Network, we like to like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and
do it all again.
Hey, at the AHRR Network, we're not just for the people.
We are the people.
The people.
Arr.
Let's go.
Game point. We always keep the game
On point.
You know that.
Hey,
You
listen.
know that.
Let's get to these Nuggets real quick. I keep trying to say it's about the third or fourth time. I guess we don't want to talk about these Nuggets. You know,
Let's talk about
Let's
them.
talk about
We
these
were
Nuggets.
doing all this the first time.
Hey,
That's what happened.
you know
We
what I'm saying?
got lost
Hey,
in the sauce.
The Nuggets. Let's talk about Nikola Jokic, man. Right now, averaging 29, let's just say 30.
He out there.
13 rebounds,
He's out there.
10 assists, having a triple-double for the playoffs.
He's
right
a
now.
problem.
He is that man right
Would
now.
you build a team around him? We talked about it, but we're going to put this on air.
Hey, I would.
Would you build a team around him at his current state where he's at, or Shaq in his prime?
I'm going Nikola Jokic.
Why? Why the Joker?
The Joker, man, he is he's a triple threat on offense, man. He's an unselfish player. He's that player. He doesn't care about he doesn't have that he doesn't want to be that ESPN guy. He just wants to be the best player in the business. You know, he
didn't ask for all this. He didn't ask to be, the MVP 2 years in a row.
He don't care about
That's just
that.
what he got.
Yeah, he want to get that chip. And I see the way his game is evolving, the way he's playing, he's finishing games. If the Nuggets need scoring, he say, I'm going to give you scoring. If it's time to distribute the ball, he's going to distribute the ball. If it's time to go get rebounds, he's going to do that. And he's an underrated defensive player. I'm not saying he's great, but I'm not saying that he's lacking in defense. He's just a okay defense.
You know what makes him effective on defense is his ability to rebound. Like, he may not necessarily stop you, but if you miss, he keeps himself in the prime position to rebound the ball. And having defensive rebounds is huge. Getting that, stopping those second looks, those third looks. Jokic is good for that.
Yeah.
And I give him that. His defense is in his rebounding.
I mean, he swiped the ball too. He get a couple steals here and there too. He will give you the good old European hand swipe.
I mean, could Shaq hold him? Do you think Shaq can keep him under 20 points?
Yeah. No. Shaq's defensive prowess. I mean, he's okay. He'll block a shot here or two, but people don't really they're underestimating the size of Nikola Jokic. He's a big guy also.
Yeah.
Maybe not as big as Shaq and strong as Shaq, but Shaq, he's not gonna be chopped liver to Shaq.
But Shaq ain't gonna come out there.
Oh, to the 3-point line?
Yeah, Shaq ain't coming out there. An example of that is Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, they played each other plenty of times. He never stopped Dirk from getting 30, 40 if he wanted it. He's not out there. He's not gonna step out there. Now, you go come in there trying to dunk on him, which I don't think that's the Joker's, claim to fame. He's not really going for those kind of highlights.
No.
But yeah, Shaq is definitely going to add a different presence for that. But I don't think, and then not only that, but Shaq's not clutch.
Nah, he's not.
Shaq
clutch.
can't hit a big three. Shaq can't pull up, give you that. He can't give you that mid-range work.
Nah.
I got a question.
Talk to me.
Where does he rank? Let's see. Matter of fact, put MP2 if you can. Like centers here, who are we taking off? Who are we putting on to put Jokic on a top 10? Does he make the top 10?
I mean, just from that list alone, I think
from there you take off the first picture. You could take off the Dwight Howard. Here you probably could take off Wes Unseld.
Okay, go ahead.
And who's that? Willis Reed. I'll take off Willis Reed.
You got him.
You say you're taking off Willis Reed too?
Yeah.
Got him. Come on, man. Hold on. What you saying, dude?
I mean, I'm looking right now.
I don't think Willis Reed was 2-time MVP taking this team.
I'm taking off Patrick Ewing.
You take so wait. All right, hold on. Here we go. This is where we want it.
Wow.
Juicy. Okay. All right. Jokic
Hot
over
take.
I'll take it. Right. You're taking Ewing off. You're putting Jokic there. He's moving up the totem pole.
Yep.
I mean, what did Ewing do?
Continue. Hold on. Come on. Keep it coming.
What did Ewing do?
I might even go. I might have to take number 50 off.
David Robinson?
Nah, you wildin'.
Ooh.
You wildin'. You wildin'.
I mean, put them up against each
No,
other.
because David Robinson
You're
can't.
you're a
hold on,
Spurs fan, though,
Can I have a
Sipo.
conversation around that? First off, David Robinson, he can hit free throws in the clutch, so you can keep him in the fourth quarter. David Robinson does have some low post work moves. I mean, he's got work play, and he's a champion. Jokic is not a champion at this point. You know, let's just say that what it is. He wasn't on a team that won a championship. He was the go-to guy on a championship team. That's something that I think the Joker's trying to attempt and accomplish this year.
Did he win a championship without Duncan?
What do you mean? That don't matter. That was Duncan's rookie year.
Duncan was that go-to guy.
He was his rookie year. That's impossible.
So Jokic is top 7 then. Center
He's
of all
top
time.
10, arguably top 7. Arguably. Because they got to at least be able to be a lot of these big men.
Okay, so I'll take it. I won't put him over the Admiral based on championships. As of right now.
I'll take Willis Reed out and put Dirk Nowitzki in there.
He would say he was a power forward.
I mean, come on now. That's 7 foot.
He would say he's a power forward or even small forward.
I mean, I think he, from a height wise, and you know, at the end of the day.
No, then
because then could you call Dirk a true center? I mean, could you call the Joker a true center?
He's a true center.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think it comes down to your size and how you play. Not necessarily just the number
he's going to get them boards. He's playing like
Dirk don't get boards?
No.
Dirk don't bam on you?
Nah.
Dirk ain't got no low post work?
Nah.
Come on, man. I don't think Dirk wasn't putting up all those points because of threes.
He wasn't going below the foul line. He was his major work was in between the foul line and the 3-point line.
But think about now, if you say that, think about Akeem Olajuwon. I mean, I think his mid range is what made him what he was. Think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. His hook shot, his mid range is what made him what he was. So I mean, I can't say that the mid range is unrespected.
Let me get to the people because I just seen it, man. Let me get to the people, man. I just seen it. I can't see it no more. But I did want to give a shout out to some of the people, man, on different streams.
Hey, but put that list up again for us if you could, man. I want to see
the comments up
because that would look like a different list. Put that list back up. Yeah, because you got Rick Smith's in there. Oh, this is hold on. You got Rick Smith. You got Tim Duncan. He's definitely not a center. You got Vlade. He's definitely not a center. Brad Daugherty. You got Brad Daugherty. That's disrespectful.
Dikembe.
Yeah, this ain't it. Dikembe, disrespectful. Lonzo is respectable, but he got dunked on too much.
No, I'm not rocking with Lonzo.
He got dunked on too much.
I mean, only thing he really did of importance in the league was carry Van Gundy on his leg in the fight.
That's it. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. He was a defensive pillar in during his era.
He was trying to live up to,
but he jumped at everything.
He wasn't even Patrick Ewing.
That was the problem. He just jumped at everything. You could pump fake the shit out of him, and you can go to the hole on him, and he would still be following you, knowing that you already got two steps ahead.
Tier 1 Kareem. He's not better than Kareem. Tier 2. Would I put him in tier 2? Is he with those guys?
Without a ring, no. Tier 3, arguably, because
he's in tier 3.
He's in tier 3 because right Ewing's in there.
He's in tier 3.
Ewing gets bumped down to tier 4. The Joker gets moved up.
He's a tier 3 center right now, so that'll put him in top 10.
Yep, that's all we ask. I mean, I think respectfully, he's top 10. You know,
that's a bad dude though.
Yeah, I mean I think he's been in the league long enough, and I think he's done enough, and I think his portfolio and resume says enough that he can actually be considered and ranked for these gentlemen. So yeah, I would say he's top 10 easy, arguably top 7.
Hey, that's shots out.
Arguably.
Shots out. He definitely is. I got a text message saying, man, Joker's top 5, man. He's breaking all the records. Hey, you gotta love the Joker. Gotta let the Joker though. He's playing the game the right way, and he doesn't want all that. He doesn't want all that business. He doesn't want all that fanfare.
He ain't with all the rah-rah.
He don't need to go to New York. He don't need to do those things. The best number, even though Carmelo just retired. Shout out to Carmelo and an okay career, great career, top nine in
Does
scoring.
Carmelo have to retire as a New York Net? I mean, as a New York Knickerbocker?
He could retire whatever he chooses.
But I'm saying, would you accept him retiring as a Nugget?
Even a Nugget, I'll take him here.
He just has to take a different number.
Yeah, he'd be number whatever.
Just put number one.
Yeah.
Just give him like number one. Put it in there. Take the 5 off.
Yeah, you're the number one ball hog we ever had.
Number one non-clutch motherfucker in the playoffs that we've seen.
Yeah, so shouts out to Carmelo and his great career. Oh, let's shout out to my man Jamal Murray though. You know, he's a guy who in the Western Conference Finals, the first player to average, or not average, but be a 50-40-90. You know what that is? I believe that's 50% shooting, 40% threes, and 90% at the free throw line.
Okay.
The first in the Western Conference Finals to ever complete that feat. Shouts out to my man Jamal Murray trying to become a star right now.
Yeah, man, this is it. Well, I mean, you got to think about these 4 teams. These are the bubble teams from 3 years ago when everybody said that it was these 4 teams was only in there because of the bubble. Well, these 4 teams is back in there. I think what has happened, though, is that the team that lost their conference final is considerably better this year. And that's why you've already seen a sweep so far on the West and potentially a sweep coming up here tonight. I mean, not a sweep, but, you know, the best of 5 coming up tonight. So, I mean, it'd be something to see.
Hey, shouts out, man. Give us a shout on whatever the score is. Give us an update and break on what the score is because I know it's a good game. But Jamal Murray coming back from that knee injury. Only thing I was speaking earlier off camera about Jamal Murray, and I think Jamal Murray is gonna have to not try to prove that he's that star right now. I think he just needs to play second fiddle to Joker, play his part, do what he do, and don't force the action because Jamal Murray's a player right now. He tends to either shoot us in the game or shoot us out the game. When he gets, and especially when he starts trying to go one-on-one, he tried to do it with Devin Booker, and you know it worked one game, but the second game was a little bit off. So just let the game come to you. You get touches every time down the court anyway. So just let the game come to you a little bit more. Don't shoot us out the game. And shouts out to the moves that the Nuggets executives made last year. You brought in a KCP. You brought in a Bruce Brown. You brought in a KCP, Bruce Brown. Who else did they bring in?
I mean, getting off of injuries. I mean, some of the players they had already, but they were injured. I mean, I think getting healthy is huge at this stage. And again, they brought in Green. But shout out, you know, just breaking news. The Celtics have won.
And I mean,
110 to 97.
I got this.
Okay, go ahead.
110 tonight. I got this. I got this, bro.
Who was the top scorer for the Celtics?
Respectfully, I got that.
Okay. Who's the top scorer?
110-97. One thing I'd like to say is the Celtics, we are ready. We are back. I made the prediction. We're going for history. And let me just go make this. Every starter was in the plus, on the plus-minus player. So definitely looking at that. That's huge. By double digits, too, as well. So,
I mean,
seize up, baby!
A great segue to the Celtics.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna move to the Celtics, man. Bar Baby says Looney. Something we was talking about Looney and Mustard. I think it was the Shaq Jokic conversation that he was on. Johnny Doe says, "Are you crazy? Shaq will dominate Jokic." Johnny Doe says, "Laughing his ass off." In facts, and Mr. DG says, "Jokic is a true center." Bar Baby Waka says Denver is disrespectful for not showing number 15 his true respect. Melo, he's talking about.
Is he the true 15 though?
No, he's number 16.
I mean,
give him 16.
He's 16.
Yeah.
Can you even give him one? He probably ain't get one.
No, we gotta give him 16.
Just add one to his number. Just 16.
Yeah, 16. You know what I'm saying? That's for the Braves. You add one for the Braves.
Who's the famous 16? Joe Montana?
That's about it. But I mean, and that was a great segue. Y'all talking about Boston winning, and I wanted to ask the question and pose the question: can Boston Celtics become the first team to come back from 3-0?
You damn right. That's all I gotta say.
Now
Damn
3-2.
It's 3-2. But they still now have to win two more games.
They got to
in a
go
row.
back to Miami right now.
We got this.
2 games in a row.
We got this,
4
bro.
games
Like,
in a row.
like when I'm telling you, like I think y'all know it too. Like we were supposed to win these games, so I think we snapped out of it.
Derek White, I think, with the high score with 24 points. Kid out of Parker. Shout out Derek White and his hairline. As a matter of fact, I take that back. I ain't mess with his hairline. And listen, I ain't going to say that. That's for him and his journey. Your hairline is your journey. I'm telling you,
That's the
everybody
Colorado
right
Springs
now, your
product,
hairline
though.
is your journey.
Shout out to the Colorado product, though.
Yeah, man. Parker's finest.
Shouts out.
Parker's finest.
We got Reggie Jackson still in the playoffs.
Parker
Colorado
Days
Springs.
is coming up, too, in June, man. I'm going to see y'all down there.
What you going to do down there, man?
I probably won't. I'll probably be in Estes Park.
yeah,
But I will
Yeah.
I will pull up there. No, I'll pull up. Get out.
Okay.
Walk around.
Okay.
Rub shoulders.
You
I
cool
will
with the people in Parker?
Not really.
Okay.
But no, I don't think they want to smoke. They keep.
I know I rode through Parker, man. Hit Main Street, man. Come election time, I've seen a lot of
Blicks.
a lot of flags and flags.
I'm okay with that.
With a lot of flags in back of pickup trucks, which signifies there's probably guns in those pickup
They're not
trucks.
too far away from the blick.
Oh, it's there. You know, they're the type of guys that roll around with shotguns in the middle, you know, like a police officer.
I like it.
You know, that's what they do out there in Parker.
But you know, it's a good thing that they didn't just make those guns.
Yeah,
From what I understand, I guess they made a
stop-
lot of guns.
They didn't stop making guns.
They made a lot of guns.
They didn't stop making guns.
So you know, I think
But-
that in itself, police is.
But
you know,
there is
everybody got a gun.
But there is a lot of laws
There is a lot of laws
that are different when you're playing with guns.
But there are the laws of physics that says, you know, everybody can get shot.
Hey, you ain't talking. Bullet
Yeah,
has,
shoot fast.
Bullet definitely has no name.
No name.
Are you with that? You think that Boston can come back from 3?
No.
You think they can go 4 in a row?
No. Anybody that thinks that, I'll be willing to bet you. We can do that. We can put something on the line. And it's not, and that would be a horrible bet. So if you do take that with me, I think less of you.
No, I'm taking that turkey leg.
Okay, turkey leg. We got a turkey leg. I got that turkey leg.
Oh yeah, turkey leg.
We definitely got a smoked turkey leg. I want the fattest one on the grill too. If we win, not that bullshit skinny one. And sometimes you get that turkey leg.
Is that
I don't want that dry one either though.
No,
sometimes you
man.
get that. Man, ain't nothing worse than a dry turkey leg.
Dry
You
turkey.
disrespectful,
Hey.
because that's too much meat to be dry.
Yeah.
You know, if you got a dry wing, you could just be like bite, dry, throw that shit out like it didn't make it. But you got a whole turkey leg that's dry, that's disrespectful.
Look around.
I want a juicy turkey
like
leg
a
if we
goat
win.
chewing on that motherfucker. Looking like a goat grazing.
Yeah, man.
But I don't think Boston can do it. You know what I'm saying? Great young duo that might get broke up.
Yeah, if they
Great
don't,
young duo
that team's
might
getting broke.
up.
Jalen, hey man, listen, there has been some players who have not come to play in these conference finals, man. Marcus Smart did not come to play.
And that's one of Tux's boys.
Jalen Brown did not come to play.
Another one of Tux's boys.
Wait, hold on, wait.
AD?
Wait. We just won. Like fittingly.
Okay, well check the box scores.
I did. We blew their ass out.
Yeah, what did
It was
Jalen Brown do?
35-20 in the first quarter.
What did Marcus Smart do?
I'm sure Marcus Smart did his thing.
All right,
You can go right to
mean,
the stats. I'm sure he did his thing.
Celtics are on the road to come back from 3-0. If they
We
get that seventh
win on the
game-
road though.
They get that 7th game in Boston.
In home, that's
you
us.
could be talking different.
This one is it.
Yeah.
For the Heat to have one, they got to win at home.
They got to win this.
I mean, I just, listen, it take a lot out of you to win this late in the season, man. And if they could muster it up, if, let's just say, in a miracle they did, they'd be lunch meat to the Nuggets.
Hey, I'll take it.
They'd be lunch meat. Like, legitimate lunch meat.
Tap the fuck out.
Held Butler to 14 points.
Tap the fuck out. But hey, we got 5 coaching vacancies that I want to speak of. And we got a possible.
Name those teams.
So we're going to take a possible Boston if they lose.
Detroit,
Philly, Phoenix, Milwaukee, Toronto. What is the best coaching situation to go to right now?
I mean, I'm gonna take the Bucks, man. That's a hell of a player to build around. He's still got a lot of legs in him and shit. That
Giannis
Giannis is Yeah, I would even I would take Giannis over Embiid. I would take Giannis over Embiid.
You guys do know, like, KD and Booker is on Phoenix, right?
They're 87.
Right? Like KD, Kevin Durant, with a year under their belt, with Booker.
KD is 87.
Yeah, there's a real grudge there.
And Booker dating Kardashians. You can't never win nothing with dating a Kardashian. It's been proven historically.
Now, that could be life changing.
That's true.
Tristan Thompson won, didn't he?
I think he's dated a Kardashian after he won.
Okay.
And it's been all downhill from there.
I think that is the time frame.
Yeah, he got the dub, and then LeBron got him that nice contract to come back, and then he started messing with one.
Lamar Odom got on the crack.
Crack.
And then, that's when he slipped in.
And then, your boy started knocking up everybody around the Kardashians. So, it got weird.
Player.
It got weird.
Tristan Thompson
Would you guys get involved with a Kardashian based upon the history of what they do?
No.
Really?
Close.
You wouldn't?
No, I'm married,
Shut
man. I
the
wouldn't even
fuck
consider
up.
it. But I wouldn't do it, no. Because
cut it out.
At the end of the day, there's nothing productive that has came from that for men entering into that I don't want to call it a black hole.
They've all become higher bracket multi-millionaires, though.
Not due to the Kardashians.
No, that's the connection. Now, it might be. Hold on, that's part of the sacrifice. Your dignity for your let's take Ray J. He's multi.
I mean, Ray J.
Kanye ended up a billionaire.
No, Ray J is the one who started this. He hit it first.
Yeah,
Ray J.
He started all this.
Ray J has a whole
their stock was
headphone
real low
line.
before
We
Ray
got to
J.
check the Forbes.
There was no such thing as Kardashian stock before then.
We got to check the Forbes list on
Do you
Ray J.
think Ray J would have had his own Bluetooth headphones before Kim Kardashian?
Yeah. And scooter. And glasses that flip down.
Okay.
That are indestructible. But you can break them.
And
That was Brandy's little brother before that.
Yeah,
he wasn't even Ray J. He was
that's
Brandy's
something-
little brother.
Brandy's little brother
Released a
was
sex
more
tape.
popular than Kim Kardashian at the time that they clashed. That he was still the popular one.
he put her on.
He put her on.
Oh, facts. In
There's
more
no
ways
question.
than one.
Kim Kardashian used to be standing in the back of the camera with the lights off when Paris Hilton would be getting interviewed by Hollywood Unlocked and
That is
TMZ.
I just pictured
She was in the back with no light. Like they would only keep the light on Paris Hilton. She was in the door,
Just a
but
quick.
she wasn't on the floor.
If the camera happened to pan her away, she might.
Catch a cheat.
Where is Paris now?
Still rich?
Yeah, of
Her
course.
last name is still Hilton?
Her last name is still Hilton.
That was a
She went on hiatus.
yeah, that was a phase. We seen her famous for a phase. That was just a phase.
She was young, wild, and dumb.
She did do a little sugar.
So you said Milwaukee?
I answered Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's good, but Chris Middleton, is he really the number two? Right? Is he really that guy? Drew Holiday got worked by Butler in the playoffs. Now, what else you got? Lopez is at the end of his career. He's a dinosaur.
Guy. We ain't talking 30 years ago. We're talking 2-3 years ago. Who's that guy?
Was, though.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you ask me what kind of team, that's a team that doesn't bring a lot of drama. It's not a big market. They still got, money to spend. I'm going to go with it.
Giannis is putting up TikToks about going to Golden State. That doesn't sound too stable to me, buddy.
They don't have a fine coach.
I'm not gonna go. I would go Philly.
Philly.
Yeah, their fans is assholes, though. That's tough, because if you don't win, they're going to give you a hard time, man.
It's all right. The players are already used to it.
But are you used to it as a coach?
You're gonna have to bring a coach in that's used to it that can take it.
Do you sign Harden to the long term or what?
Negative.
I'm signing Harden a 1-year deal.
Going forward. Him and AD get
But then he leaves you. If you don't sign him to a long term, he's out of there, bro.
Where's he going? Back to Houston?
He's going to put himself somewhere.
Where? Where's he go? Go to State?
If he don't get his big, you talk about a 1-year deal, bro.
Lakers.
He's not a franchise. Tag this dude, bro.
Nah, he's not that guy. He's not that guy anymore.
No, that's what I'm saying. How you going to sign him to a year? He doesn't want a year deal. He wants a. He wants.
Who cares?
He's up for damn near $300 million.
Who cares what he wants? He's not getting it. He's not getting a max contract.
I mean, he's playing through one now.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
Would you sign and trade? Because there's only one play. Would you sign and trade Harden for like Dame Dollar?
No.
What?
I mean, it's good for the person getting Dame, but it's not good for the person getting hard. The team getting hard.
Understood.
So I wouldn't make that trade if I was Portland.
I'm not sure how you guys see any position better than the Phoenix job.
It's too high.
They don't have a point guard.
What do you mean? Every point guard's coming there. You got Booker and KD. The attraction there
we gotta stop with this. We gotta stop with the players that's our age. We gotta
the attraction is still there.
I know, because
we gotta stop.
The man spoke about Al Horford.
We gotta stop. We gotta be respectful to what we look like when we get up and go to the bathroom and look in the mirror. If somebody, and that's no disrespect to us, but that also is that's not giving all respect to them. We still wake up and sit hurt for no reason.
Yeah.
These guys are our age, and they're younger than us. So it's like they are age, but they're just younger than us. They're not like, babies. These guys are 38, 40.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We building teams around 40-year-olds? Come on, man.
Oh, hey.
Name one of them players that we talked about that's plus 37 that has not spent a considerable amount of time on the bench during the regular season just this year alone.
They on the IR.
Paul George is
Paul George.
The Claude Kwame.
That was your boy.
I know he not my one. Once he left, we had to break up.
Man, come on, Kawhi.
Yeah, because when you got Kawhi, you got Chris Paul. Just go down to KD, go down to AD, leaving LeBron. Just name these guys. Kyrie. That ain't spend significant time on the bench. It's like at a certain point, we got to just say that that's not it. You got to go into like, what's his name, Deontay or De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
These are the kids that you want to start investing in.
KD should be going to a team like the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? Where he could just be a certified assassin. That's all he do.
The trade assets that Phoenix have, number one, Ayton already is trade bait as well.
No, nobody wants Ayton.
They're gonna be attracted to coming to Phoenix. I don't see where you guys are not saying Fred VanVleet could be there next week. That's not a good squad? Cut it out.
I mean, I think most of the teams that you just talked about, there's probably about anywhere between 6 to 8 that with two moves can be something that's worth seeing again. Just 2. 1 for sure, but 2. I mean, 1 possibly, but 2 for sure. Where there's 6 to 8 teams that would have that same argument. I wouldn't just give it to Phoenix.
Phoenix needs about 4 people right now. They need about 4.
They're just based upon who they are alone.
Their bench was light though. Was Phoenix bench light?
I mean, yeah. You can't even name one person that was coming off.
So I mean, if you're talking about Phoenix having a light bench, almost 40-year-old superstar, and both. So Chris Paul and Kevin Durant. When you talk about these almost 40-year-old superstars,
Sibo, you're talking about maybe close to 40-year-old players. They're both close to average 30 points this year.
Just did not show any
season. Did not show any rust in their game. Right?
Yeah.
They haven't had a year
playing
with each other. They found out how easy it is playing with each other. That a year under their belt. With some
how
other,
many years in a row has Chris Paul left the playoffs
10 years,
injured?
10 years in a row.
How many years in a row?
10 years. 10.
He takes no time off when it comes to taking time off in the playoffs.
10 years in a row, Chris Paul has pulled up lame with a hamstring.
That ain't the point guard.
Not going to be there next year.
You saying
Chris Paul's not going to be there next year. Ishbia is getting rid of him, bro.
Man, hey. Listen up, man. This is a topic for next week.
Hold that one.
Because this Phoenix is not the best team.
Out of those picks, bro.
I'm taking Philly.
Hey, man, speaking of which, let's take a quick little look at this.
Harden might leave.
Talking about babysitting, I think we have a clip here. We talk about, look at this. Well, we have a gentleman who took his child who was crying to the store. And I want to see, what was your take on that? And how would you feel if you seen a gentleman having a tough time being able to get his child in order at the store?
Get the shit together,
What's your opinion? Because since we're talking about babysitting right now, because that's what it sounds like
That's
with
what
all these old stars.
That's what you're going to do with
Fix this up. Oh my God. All you do is cry. God, please stop, dude.
It's okay. Stop crying.
Man, shut your chest up. Really? God, shut up. You just keep crying. Jeez. Shut up. Oh my God.
Okay, so that's ridiculous, and obviously we would never show an actual child getting harmed, but he did have a doll and he was doing that, and I thought that was pretty hilarious. Would you stop a man if you didn't know it was a doll? Would you at least go to check to see if it was a doll? Or do you mind your business?
I might just have an initial reaction with that.
You gonna at least walk up on it and see what's going on?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I think us as men, we owe it to...
I might swing first.
And accidentally catching before you found out it was a doll.
This is a prank. This is a prank. You know what I'm saying?
Just a prank.
Yeah, that's it. Sometimes the pranks go wrong,
They
man.
go wrong.
Them folks be having some serious problems.
Yeah, I've been a involved father, man, for 15 years, and I can tell you that. Yeah, that's gonna catch me off guard. I ain't gonna be able to just let that one slide.
Yeah,
I'm on accident, because my goal is not to. But sometimes listen, them kids, boy. Sometimes your kids, boy. I flip, boy. The thing is, they don't know your legacy.
Nah.
Like I remember there was a time I seen Jay-Z brought his daughter to the game. Obviously, having the relationship he does with LeBron, he was like, hey, Blue, come out, autograph and she was too embarrassed and shy to go up to LeBron. She was like, oh my God, no, it's LeBron. Like, your mom is Beyonce and your dad's Jay-Z?
Yeah.
They don't know shit. That's what I said. When I seen that, I said, yeah, these kids don't get it. They don't know what got them there.
Nah, yeah.
They be looking at you at a certain phase, all tame and docile and stuff. They don't know what you was doing.
No, they just see dad, mom. That's what they see. They don't know. The history. But check it out, man. This show is history today. You know what I'm saying? We be back next week, man, with some topics, man. Some guests, some coaches, some people, some shit around the city. But it's gonna be litty in the city. This is gonna be the first game right now. This is gonna be game one of the finals.
Let's
next
go, Nuggets.
week.
Shout out to the Nuggets, man.
303. Let's go with the city. Hey, here at the AHRR Network, I always say we like you to like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and do it all again.
Wait.
Hold up. Wait.
Who do you rather play?
A tired Celtics team.
Game 7, we take it. If it goes, I just wanted to go to Game 7.
Hey,
we
listen.
taking either tired team, and we gonna waste them.
Honestly, it's too deep into this at this point. You gotta play whoever come up at this point, because y'all have especially when it comes to the East, they're always gonna be a little bit more scrappier than some of the things that you've seen for the West Coast teams. But you gotta take whatever comes to you at this point. You can't care.
I'll take the Boston. I'd rather take Boston, actually, so I can take your money. That's what
you're gonna lose.
Oh, that's why.
Don't want that. We on the road to through history right now.
Okay.
Turkey leg on it. Turkey leg on it.
Turkey leg on what?
On Boston doing what they're supposed to do.
You mean winning this series with
They have to be talking about them playing the Nuggets.
Definitely.
And I want a juicy one too, though. It's summertime coming up. We got June in front of us, July. I want one of them juicy joints, man. Not no bullshit. I want a real turkey leg. If we win, and obviously I'll link up with you and get you yours if they do change the world.
Is it gonna be a real official turkey leg given out?
And she got to be able to have the flap right here though. She's cooking it, bro.
Is it gonna be a real turkey leg giving out action?
I must admit, I've had a few turkey legs, and I think it has to be like from a dark-skinned black man over 40. That's the one I want. I want him. I want his turkey. I
mean, because 60.
It might be a bunch of bets that went on through Game Point. I haven't heard of the car wash. Who got the car wash?
Yeah, I
haven't seen any of these bets come through. So hopefully we get a real turkey leg. Sibo, send us out, man.
Hey, man, listen, this is C-Boy, your boy, man, keeping the rubber on the wheels warm. We appreciate y'all coming in every night when you do. I know we've been working on some things with the comment section, so we'll give y'all a second. If you get home and you didn't catch this live, just rewatch it, chime in. That still counts for us, and we're going to do something for you guys next week. Keep it special. Again, unless there's any more invasions of any insects that we're going to have to fight through and any floods. But we working hard to get there. Here at the Game Point, we keep the game on point. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna slide for real. It's not.
That's my baby. Man, shut your bitch up. Oh my god. All you do is cry. Please stop, dude.
When it comes to finances, what type of advice do you wish you had at a younger age when it came to finances that you be using right now?
Ooh, I mean, there's so much, but I would say the biggest one would be invest in yourself. That would be the biggest one.
How can someone invest in themselves?
Just basically, instead of seeing what people are doing and copying that and trying to be like them, is basically take that same money and come up with your own idea and then invest that money in yourself. So, I mean, perfect example is, you know, I love The Rock. I see everything that he's doing, but instead of going out and buying t-shirts about The Rock, you know, I came up with my own clothing line and invested in myself. Now I wear my own tees.
Every day you wake up, you say, how can I do better for me?
How can I be better than the person I was yesterday?
Years old, I was on my way to a juvenile bid. You know what I'm saying? I was out doing dumb stuff. And I didn't have to. I'm not going to sit here and talk about how rough and tough my life was. I was doing stuff I didn't have to do. So I would tell my 16-year-old self, man, believe in yourself. You can live a productive, legal, prosperous life. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen overnight. It's like, you know, building a house brick by brick. Building a wall, brick by brick. I mean, day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year. That's how it works. You know what I'm saying? My young self wanted that instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? I'm, you know, part of that microwave age, you know? You know, I would tell my 16-year-old self, man, believe in yourself. You know, teach them certain things about what a real man is, because, you know, we're taught certain things about what a man is that's wrong. And that's the whole thing, you know, when we grow, it's that wisdom, it's that knowledge. But we learned it from living and experiencing and from making bad decisions, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be a little dirt there if you want a man to grow. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be a little dirt if you want anything to grow. You know what I'm saying? So I've grown through my dirt, you know what I mean? Some of it, not proud of, you know what I mean? At the same time, I'm not ashamed because of what I've learned. You know what I'm saying? And I humbly just move forward.
Welcome back to Season 7 of Game Point Sports on the AHRR Network. I am GOODNIGHT, and check us out on Thursday. It's Game Point Sports. We got our sports history. If you don't know, you're gonna know. And check it out, we got the Coach's Corner, where we're gonna interview some of the best and brightest coaches out here in Colorado and maybe even worldwide. Just wait and see.
Hey, and don't forget about that classic Pick 5, where we determine or who we feel like is going to do something for the week. And this is where we get the audience participation, which we know we need and we love, where y'all tell us what you think. And we got a new segment coming up with something special. We call it
Look at this.
And this is something that we have some funny outtakes and bloopers that come up week to week, as you know they do. It's your boy Sibo, keeping the rubber on the wheels warm here on Game Point, our network, every Thursday.
You can follow us on Facebook,
YouTube,
Instagram,
Twitch. And remember, the mother podcast is like ashtrays on a motorcycle.
Useless.
And we out. Check us out.